Well, Sam, welcome to Ayr United. It's a pleasure to have you here, and you've just signed on a few minutes ago. What brought you to Ayr United?
I think it was the gaffer was a big thing for me. I think he spoke to me quite a lot over the summer, and he was always keen to make a deal happen with Aberdeen to bring me here. And I think the feeling of being wanted by him was a big factor in me coming here. I obviously had a few phone calls from clubs in the Championship who might have watched me last year with Alloa, and but for me this was the place I wanted to come. Obviously, I spoke to Danny as well, and he was not going to say a big factor because he didn't like that too much, but no, he didn't have a bad word to say about the club. So them two were the main ones, and obviously watching them play last year, they were they were just good at what they did last year, and it was good to watch. Obviously, we were on the receiving end a few times of beating by them, but that was a big factor as well. Watching them play last year.
You mentioned Danny Harvey there and his comments about the club, but you've also there's a pathway that seems to be coming here just now, the Aberdeen pathway to players who have really gone on to do something. For example, Scott McKenna as well and Michael Rose. The way they've developed and the way they changed, did that have any influence on you? Yeah, definitely. I think the fact that you can see them two have come, and obviously we all know where Scott McKenna's at now, playing for Scotland, but then you see Michael Rose, who's just moved to Coventry, which is a big club down in England, and I think that's where we all want to be as footballers. We all want to make the big moves, but sometimes I'm coming here to play every week. That's what I want to do, and I think this is the right club for me to play and improve. Hopefully, get a good amount of games under my belt, and hopefully I can improve under the manager. Hopefully, show him what I can do, and then at the end of the day, I want to be going on to the next step. So hopefully, that's what I can do with being here. I read an interview that you gave last season to the Aberdeen Press and Journal about why you went to Alloa last season. And you basically were talking about you wanted to develop then. Is this the next step in that process? Yeah, definitely. Obviously, Alloa, we were fighting relegation all season. Obviously, we did well to avoid it in the end. But I think this was the season I needed to be at a club where we're probably pushing higher, and we're pushing for the playoffs, and we're pushing to go up. And I think that's what I needed this year. And I think it'll help me bring on my game. Last year we were defending quite a lot, whereas this year I'm hoping to be, as well as a defender, try and play with the ball and try and help the attacks as well. But at the end of the day, I'm here to be a defender, and my job's to stop the goals, so that's my main priority. But if I can help in other ways, then I'll help. If you were to be asked, what style of player are you? How would you express that? You said that you want to attack as well, but how would you express your actual style? Composed. I'd like to think I'm composed. Obviously, being 6'5", I'd like to think I'm also okay in the air. But at the end of the day, I know my role as a defender, and if it's all about decision making, I think, as a centre back, and I think that's something that I learned quite quickly last year. That as a centre back, bad decisions can lead to goals, and you've got to learn that. And I think hopefully I'm here to stop the goals going in, and obviously let the others at the other end do their job as well. And if I can do that and they can do that, then it should just be a successful season. Last season you struck up what was pretty good defensive partnership with an ex-Ayr favourite, Andy Graham. What did you learn from a person with his experience? It was both on and off the pitch that you learn from Andy Graham, because as soon as I went there, he was the first one over to speak to me. He made so much time that even the first training session, obviously I'd never been out on loan before, and he made me feel welcome from the start. And but playing with him, obviously he was here, so everybody knows what he's like. But he was brilliant. Honestly, for me, I think he was a big factor in how well I did last season there, because just this communication through the games, and even when you did make a mistake, he would be there to look after you. He would shout if you needed to, but you knew it was always from the right place, and he wanted you to improve.
and he's one of them that I think he wants other people to do well, which is a big factor in football because there's not loads of them.